Have you ever laid down in bed, physically exhausted, yet your mind races with a relentless stream of thoughts, keeping you wide awake? This experience is all too familiar for many, revealing a hidden layer to the puzzle of sleep that goes beyond the physical realm. In our busy lives, we often think of sleep as a purely physical necessity, a time for our bodies to rest and recharge. But what happens when the mind refuses to relax, even when the body is desperate for rest? The challenge lies in the fact that sleep is as much a mental state as it is a physical one. Our minds carry the weight of our daily stressors, anxieties, and unfinished tasks, creating a cacophony that drowns out the lull of sleep. This mental noise is a significant barrier to achieving restful sleep, yet it's often overlooked in favor of physical solutions like mattresses or sleep aids. Imagine a scenario where you've had a long day at work, filled with meetings and deadlines. You finally get home and have dinner, but as you settle into bed, your mind starts replaying the day's events. You think about the email you forgot to send, the presentation coming up next week, and even something trivial like what to wear tomorrow. Each thought seems insignificant on its own, but together they create a storm of mental activity that keeps you from drifting off to sleep. In this state, your body might be still, but your mind is running a marathon, preventing you from crossing the finish line into a peaceful slumber. Another instance could be a student preparing for exams, overwhelmed by the sheer volume of material to cover. Each night, instead of sleeping, they lie awake worrying about grades and future prospects. The mental strain of these worries is exhausting, yet it paradoxically keeps them awake, creating a vicious cycle where anxiety breeds insomnia, which in turn feeds more anxiety. The physical act of lying in bed becomes futile when the mind is unable to shut down its incessant dialogue. To tackle this, it's crucial to approach sleep as a holistic experience. One practical action is to establish a bedtime routine that includes winding down activities like reading or meditating, which can help signal to the mind that it's time to relax. Creating a sleep-friendly environment by minimizing noise and light can also cue the brain to slow down. Additionally, practicing mindfulness throughout the day can help manage stress levels before they accumulate and disrupt your night. By addressing the mental barriers to sleep, you can create a more conducive environment for both mind and body to rest. When you start treating sleep as a holistic practice that nurtures both body and mind, you unlock a new level of restfulness. Embrace the idea that true rest is not just about closing your eyes, but also about quieting the mind, and you'll find yourself waking up each morning truly refreshed and ready to take on the day. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more tips on wellness and rest. Sleep well.